sets me off to a full-on child. Yes, it does. The way you squeeze and tease knocks me to my knees. Cause I'm smoking, baby, baby. The way you sway, okay, really wrecks my nerves. And I'm so excited, child. Woo, way you push, let me know that you're
You're gonna get your wish.
Say what now? Shake what you got, and there you got a lot. You did something.
Let me say shake what you got, cause there you got a lot. Shake it now.
And you're hot.
Oh.
You really shoot your shot. You're dynamite, child.
You're hot, you really shoot your shot. That's right, you can talk about that NFL today. Got to do it. Somebody call Jim Powell for me. Yeah, somebody call Jim Powell for me. You gotta talk to the brother. Dallas Cowboys won last night. Hey. Ow. What's up, Heartbeat? Heartbeat, part of the E-Life Media family. Check us out this morning, www.elifemedia.net, so you can see the full spectrum of what's going on in the studio. That's right, here on the Peace in the Morning show. Ow. Funky Friday, baby. You know it. Ow. Yeah, what's up now? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Boys and girls, kings and queens, all you good people out there. This is Darius A. Stanton with the Peace in the Morning show. What's up, y'all? How y'all feel this morning? It's Friday. Yes, indeed. And not only is it Friday, what is it?
Funky Friday.
What is it?
Funky Friday.
That's right. Talk to me quick before I forget that it's Funky Friday. You know what I'm saying? We know what time it is. It is 9:11. And we funking it up on Friday right here in the Peace in the Morning show. Studio live, www.elifemedia.net. That's right. Go to it, www.elifemedia.net. Check us out. As a matter of fact, in a minute, you not only will be able to see us on the World Wide Web, but you will be able to check us out right there in your own personal studio. Because I want you to be able to get real intimate with this thing. Because Funky Friday is about you. It's about you being able to funk your Friday up because you had a week, whatever it was. Well, it was good, you want to funk it up. It was bad, you want to funk it up. It was halfway, sideways, you want to funk it up. I got a brother right now, got a card in the window for me. He want me to read that card. When I get a chance, I'll go check it out. If I put my glasses on, beep, then I'll be able to see it. But at this moment, I'm funking it up on Friday. So what about you? How was your Funky Friday? How was your week so far? You know, we got a lot of stuff going on. Trump is getting stuff thrown at him like crazy. I mean, like, he doing like this. His hair's still intact, though, but he's bobbing and weaving. He's bobbing and weaving. Mike Pence's vice president, Maxine Waters, said he is already planning his inauguration, okay? Yeah, check that out. Maxine Waters, did you see her? Congresswoman Maxine Waters, did you see her? I'm recalling my time. I'm recalling my time. I'm recalling my time. She shut the dude down, point blank. He was testifying, kept filibustering, kept doing it. As a matter of fact, check it out. Now, like I said, if you want to hear all of the show, see everything, you got to go to us live on www.elifemedia.net. Check out Maxine Waters as she recalls her time. Listen to her.
With the House
Reclaiming
Intel
my
Committee,
time,
with the
reclaiming my
Senate
time,
Judiciary
reclaiming my
Committee.
time,
Okay. Matter
reclaiming
of
my
fact,
time.
Her stony invocation of House procedural rules.
That's right. She was reclaiming her time, you know, and we're going to give y'all a little bit more of it. But she point blank said, no, answer the question. She said, we sent you a letter, myself and my colleagues, asking you what was going on with your department, and we wanted some answers. And you have not responded. Why did you not respond? And he started talking about, well, you know, Congresswoman, you know, I really appreciate the work you do in California, and I really appreciate, you know, how respected you are. She said, reclaiming my time, reclaiming my time. And the chairman, who happens to be a Republican, had no recourse but to say, the gentlewoman has the time reclaimed, please proceed. Boom, shut it down. In other words, you can't take her time talking about stuff that she has not asked you, point blank. And as a matter of fact, here it goes again. Check it out, reclaiming my time. Our Congresswoman, Maxine Waters.
Big one tonight. House Financial Services Committee hearings don't often produce viral moments, but one exchange between Congresswoman Maxine Waters and Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin caught fire.
Is there some reason why I did not get a response to the letter that I sent May 23rd?
So, Ranking Member Waters, first of all, let me thank you for your service to California. Being a resident of California, I appreciate everything that
Thank
you've
you very
done
much.
for the community there.
I don't
There
want to
she
take
go.
my time.
I also have appreciated the opportunity to meet
reclaiming
with you
my time.
several times
Reclaiming my
when
time.
we were doing our
reclaiming my time.
The time belongs to the gentlelady from California.
There you go. Okay, that's enough.
me just
Bottom line,
say
you
to
get the point. Thank you, Roller Bubba Grimes. You get the point. She is basically saying you are not going to take my time talking about some foolishness, which is why here on the Piece of the Morning show, we are not talking about foolishness. We want positive communications. We want positive asset-based stories. And when there are things that we need to address, that we need to pull to the table, we're going to pull them to the table. Point in fact, the NFL. We talked about it yesterday. You know, people are actually confused about what the issue really is. Now, there was a gentleman, you check our show out on YouTube, yesterday's show, August 3rd. That was the date, right? August 3rd. Check it out on YouTube, Peace in the Morning Show with Darius A. Stanton, August 3rd. A gentleman called in yesterday named Michael Brown, and he shared some very key information about, first and foremost, the Star Spangled Banner, right? Our nation's anthem. And he said, check out the third verse. And when you watch the third verse, first of all, he set the stage because he let us know Francis Scott Key, who wrote the Star Spangled Banner, when he wrote the Star Spangled Banner, he had just come off the battlefield from losing to some African-American soldiers. And so he was mad. And so in the midst of his song, he wrote something to the effect of these soldiers, these African, he used the word, not hypocrite.
Hirelings.
Yeah. Hirelings, and it'll come to me. And when he used that word, basically he was speaking directly to slaves, right? And just a whole lot of other racist comments, which you never hear sang, you know, when you hear public singings of the national anthem. My point to you, though, is why would you support it? So now we've mad at Colin Kaepernick for not standing for something when he's only protesting what the United States was built on, protest. The United States protested Great Britain, protest to the point we went to war for our independence. So all he's saying, he ain't break no laws, commit no crimes, disrespect anybody, you know, supported the vets. It wasn't about vets. As a matter of fact, here it is. And it reads, no refuge could save the hireling and slave from the terror of the flight, of the gloom of the grave. No refuge could save. This is the national anthem that Colin Kaepernick took a knee on. No refuge could save the hireling and slave from the terror of flight, or the gloom of the grave. And the star-spangled banner in triumph doth wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. There it is. It's fact. Okay, so that's what's in the Star-Spangled Banner. That's what you're dealing with every day. And he didn't stand for that. And people mad at him for that. So he called and gave us some more history, broke it down. But the bottom line is he's now being blackballed because he's a 16-4 touchdowns versus interceptions quarterback. So why is he sitting on the sideline? Why are other people who are ranked lower than him on teams? Because the fans. So we talked about the fans, and we had fans call in. And the fans said, some of the fans said they didn't want him. He attacked the Star-Spangled Banner. As a matter of fact, in the Baltimore Sun, there was an article that was published that talked about a fan who said, all we have left, because of the murders in Baltimore, because a whole lot of other negative things that Baltimore is being known for, all we have left is the Star-Spangled Banner, and we don't want somebody who denigrated the Star-Spangled Banner. Talking about Colin Kaepernick. Well, he denigrated something that was denigrating human beings. Slaves were black people, but they were human beings. So, come on now, what's the deal? So, bottom line, we're here to tell you, here on the Peace of the Morning show, that those folks that are supporting things that denigrate any community, regardless of who it is, whether you like the people or not, is not the issue. The bottom line, the human beings, they deserve your respect. As a result of that, hey, we asked the question, are you kicking it or are you ticking it with the NFL? Kick it or ticket? What are you doing? We had some people calling yesterday, said they were kicking it. They were not watching the NFL until Colin Kaepernick was picked up by a team. Now, if Colin decides he doesn't want to play, which he already said that, hey, no problem, I'll just step away from the league. Then people started calling him, bringing him up for workouts, interviewing him. And Ray Lewis, we talked about him. And now Ray Lewis, who was all on Colin on ESPN, battling with Shannon Sharpe, telling Colin he need to do something else, find another way to find his to protest, do something else. And now, after people are jumping on him for his stand, he tweeted yesterday, I apologize. I'm praying for Colin more than he knows. I'm with you. I'm support your protest. So bottom line is, where do you stand? Now, we give the great example. Fox News had Bill O'Reilly, #1 TV news show in all of television. #1 TV news show in all of television was Bill O'Reilly's Fox News show. Guess what? When women got together after the Women's March, they decided that they were going to boycott any companies, and they started calling and writing those companies. And guess what? Those companies that supported Fox News and advertised on Fox and Bill O'Reilly's show started to pull their plug, pull their money, pull their advertising and sales dollars going to Fox. Guess what Fox did? Pulled Bill O'Reilly. You get my drift? That was the deal. Bottom line. So whether you like it or not, whether you agree or not, the way in America is based on the dollar. You invest or you divest. One way or the other. Simple as that. You make the call. So as a result of that, here on the Peace of the Morning show, we just want to give you the information, give it to you factually, do our best to fact check what we do before we put it out there, and roll it on. And you make the decision. Action-based. What action are we going to take? Are we going to be watching it? Are we going to kick it or tick it? Next piece. How about this positive news story? We talk all week long about women that are doing great things. Well, there's a sister out there in two, as a matter of fact. Nicole Nixon, who is from the Eastern Shore, has a company LLC listing that does phenomenal work in database management. She is supporting people all over the country. Business very successful from the Eastern Shore, a powerhouse in her own right, helping a lot of people in the community, a good partner with the mastermind group that Larry White formed. Larry White's been taking his group all over the country. They just left St. Gary, Indiana. They were not too long ago here, on their way to Atlanta, Georgia, coming up this month. So shout out to Larry White and his team for what he's doing and all of the work that people are doing out there to push and promote businesses that are supporting us in the community. And you would know, yes indeed, that there's another sister over on the Eastern Shore named Tracy Cotman. Miss Tracy Cotman works for the Somerset School District. The Somerset School District is the smallest county in the state of Maryland. But this sister is the Director of Student Services, and she is highly respected. She's a former councilwoman in her community, sat on the city council, elected position, and just doing a lot of great work, wearing a lot of hats and supporting a lot of people, and making sure that our children are put first, as well as the superintendent there and the leadership. So hats off to the folks over in Somerset County in Maryland for doing that. It's right next to Ocean City, for those who don't know where that is, but hats off to that young lady for her work. So you know it's Funky Friday, and it's time for us to get funky. So we're going to start to rock it. We got some people in the studio right now this morning, all pumped up and ready to go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. No doubt. She said, hey, and she pumping the orange. That's right. You know how we love it. On the Peace in the Morning Show. Y'all ready? How many of y'all love this song? Just like I do. I know you do. Come on, get ready. Here we go, here we go. When you at the cookout or the wedding reception or whatever, everybody get up and come to the dance floor. That's right. Wow. Love More. What's up, Love More? Bruce Burnett, you out there? Your love. Good love. Come on now. You need love, baby. You need love out there. Come on, hit it. You like this dance in your phone, you get another one. Who's opening it today, baby? Funky Friday. Hit it.
Going to a show tonight.
Wow.
After working hard, 9 to 5. Not talking about the movie, no. Or a Broadway play. The show is live. Wow. Wanna see it tonight. So you sure can make
Come on now, here you go.
Good love. Jesus and good love. Every time that I'm with you, boy, you take control. I'm your captive audience. If you wanna see it tonight, performance make me feel good again.
Get up. You hold it up and start dancing, baby. Funky Friday. Walk it out. Walk it out. Come on, let's give it up. Uh-oh. Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Repeat performance.
Come on. That's right. If you at work, get up, baby. They don't need to know why you getting up. Just get on up.
And I got my ticket right in my hand.
Just get on up, do it like that.
Your good love, Jesus. I'm coming tonight, baby.
Yeah.
As soon as I get off of work.
Oh, you heard it.
See, I've been working hard all day. I've been thinking about it.
Peace in the morning, love at night. Peace in the morning, love at night. Peace in the morning, love at night. Ow, that's right, that's right. Yeah, we funkin' and rolling, baby. That's right on the Peace in the Morning show. Funky Friday. Live right here with Roland Bubba Grimes, our station engineer and manager. Good brother, yes indeed. So listen, it's a sister out in New York City that really needs our attention and our applause. Brandon Stanton identified, the fact that he was caught up. He was in trouble. And this was in one of the most deadly neighborhoods with the highest crime rates in New York City. And basically, when he went to his principal, Nadia Lopez, she said, you know what? Instead of suspending you, I'm not going to suspend you. I'm going to tell you what the deal is with society and how things are stacked against you, and started pointing out all the things in the neighborhood that really made it hard for children to be able to study and learn. And you heard the young people over the last 2 weeks talk about literally having to train themselves to go to sleep to sirens. You heard another group of brothers from out of the District of Columbia say that they not only had to train themselves to go to sleep to sirens, but they had to train themselves to go to sleep to gunshots and bullet casings coming in their windows. They had to train themselves to go to sleep with gunfights in the courtyard of their neighborhood. So how many of us have to live in that situation? And then after that, of all night long shooting gun battles, they're expected to go to school, come in class, sit down, and start to work. Now, how many of you all would be able to go sit on your 9 to 5 after being up all night long listening to gunshots, listening to sirens all night long? Now, some of us do, but most of us don't, unless you're living in communities throughout the nation, the United States of America, right down the street from the White House, the same White House that Obama was in, the same White House that Trump is in right now, the same White House that both Bushes were in, and the same White House that Clinton and every other president of the United States since we had, in the 1990s, D.C. being the murder capital of the world. But this principal says she's taking a different approach. Principal Lopez says, I'm making sure that our children understand what's stacked against them. And then the young man said, so she told us that every time, we fail in school and we don't put forth our effort in school, basically they're creating new jail cells. Now, there's a private prison in New Mexico that was closed this month as a result of the fact that they can't fill it. So private prisons are closing all over the country right now. It started happening in 2016, late 2015, throughout 2016. Now, it only makes sense that that's the case because if you remember, under Bill Clinton's administration, private prisons grew 100%. 100%. They grew over 100%, which makes America the largest out of all the people that are locked up in the world. 25% of the incarcerated population is in the United States of America. And the United States of America does not even make 20% of the population of the world, but we're 25% of the jail population. So we built all of these prisons under the auspices that we were going to fill them. Give us a call at 240-455-5934, 240-455-5934, and tell us what's up with your Funky Friday. So, back to the principal. So she made it clear that these prisons were going to start to be closed and shut down if you all start studying and doing your work. So her comments went viral, After they started talking about it, she got, brought to the White House, and she's now since started and created a program. And she said, this is what Nadia Lopez, the principal, said, it's not just about being present for the kids. She used the word kids. We like to use the word children or youth. But it's about having the audacity to fight for them, to fight for the opportunity that they deserve, to make sure people know they are not invincible. A lot of my kids don't feel like there's a place for them in this world. They don't feel like they matter. She asked, did they have someone that was a champion for you? She said, my mom. She fought for me to go to the best schools. She made sure I was exposed to a lot growing up. She made sure that we were not in the middle class or upper class, but she still took me to Martha's Vineyard. She took me to places around other people who were doing well, other people who had nice things. We went fishing, strawberry picking, bike riding. She exposed me to things that were not the norm in my neighborhood or my community. She went out of her way to find things and find ways for us to get there. So we didn't have a poor mindset. Even though we were living in poverty, we did not have a poor mindset. So parents, find a way to expose your children, not to just the norm. It's a huge argument right now about not only the NFL, but whether or not people should even have children playing football because of CTE, which is basically a brain disease that's now been found in over 90% of the brains that have been donated to science from former NFL players. Look it up. And what they found was 90% or more of those brains had CTE, that brain disorder, which causes behavior and mood swings, suicide, other motor skills deficiencies from playing football. These are all in concert. So I want you just to think about it. Now, the NFL, to date, to my knowledge, just read this story, has donated zero to CTE research. Yet they are the biggest one of the biggest breast cancer promoters with, in October, NFL wearing pink. So I just want you to really look at it for what it is. We got to take the blinders off, and just because things have been going on for years doesn't mean we got to keep on doing it. Slavery went on for 400 years. Was it a good thing? I don't think so. So, give us a call, 240-455-5934. Tell us what your position is on the NFL. We're going to kick it or we're going to tick it. What are we going to do? What are we going to do with it? Because Ms. Lopez says, the principal out of New York, said, I met these young people very angry, and they punched walls, all kinds of things. But I also realized I found out what was wrong with them. Mom and dad both lost their jobs. They were being pressured to join gangs. He didn't want that to be his option. The children that she was talking to, they didn't want that to be the only option they had was to join gangs. So she designed a program specifically for those children. So we got to take time out, understand and listen and find out what's going on with these children. Why are they acting and behaving the way they're behaving? Surely if you were up all night, it would be hard for you to perform in your classroom, in your job, let alone the abuse and neglect that children are facing. So, hats off to Ms. Lopez for the work that she's doing in New York City and working with those children. Ms. Nadia Lopez, we give her big kudos, and we expect you all to do the same thing too. Give her a shout out because she deserves it. Nadia Lopez. So, we got another story. United States Military Academy West Point selects its first black woman as a captain. The first black captain. Wow, that's a big deal. All these years. And in 2017, 2018, the first captain, now Simone Askew of Fairfax, Virginia. All right. So another positive news story. Again, we want to focus on those positive stories as much as possible, those positive images. So give Captain Simone Askew, now a captain at West Point. And so congratulations to her as she serves as captain graduating in the class of 2012, and now captain at West Point, the first African-American female in 2017. So it took a long time, but here it is, another first, women breaking those ceilings. So hooray to sisters that are breaking those ceilings. And speaking of breaking ceilings, we're going to break a little ceiling right now because it's Funky Friday. So you know we got to get funky. And you hear it in the studio get wham, wham, wham. Y'all ready for this? Are you ready for the Funky Friday Throwdown? Hit it. Ba-dun, dun, dun.
While laughing at the moon.
Come on.
Slipping into darkness.
Come on now. Y'all don't know about this. Give it to me.
Take my mind beyond the trees.
That's right. Slipping into the darkness, baby. You coming into the light.
I was slipping into darkness. Yeah. Take my mind beyond the trees.
Come on, get this good one.
Where I talk to my brother. Who never said their name.
Run 'em up.
Slipping into darkness. Yeah. All my troubles, though I choose.
Oh, that's right.
I was slipping into darkness. All my troubles, though I choose. I got a wife and a baby. Yeah, yeah. Now my love has gained its fame, yeah. Slipping into darkness, yeah. When I heard my mother say,
In the morning show. It's in the morning show. It's in the morning show.
I was slipping into darkness.
Come on.
When I heard my mother say, what she say? What she say?
What you say?
You've been slipping into darkness. Pretty soon you're gonna pay.
Oh, yeah. Slipping in the darkness. Looking for a master plan. Looking all over the world, and what I'm seeing, I think I'm saying. Peace in the morning, afternoon. Peace in the morning, midnight too. Peace in the morning, do that do. It's the holistic sexual healing, and peace in the morning, sexercises, exercises for love. All right, you know what time it is. Hold up, wait a minute. It's time to get the holistic sexual healing, sexercises, exercises for love. Are you ready? That's right, you know what time it is. It's time to give it up. Now, you can call me and tell me what you got for them for this weekend, your sexercises, exercises for love. Let me throw a few out there for you that we've shared thus far. First of all, love is most potent in the midday for men. The highest, most potent time for men to be strong and long and ready to roll is 12 to 3 in the midday. That's right. Check the research out. Do your homework. Check it out. Now, why would we share holistic sexual healing and family lifestyles for some of our newest viewers? Well, because we recognize that child abuse, sexual abuse, rape are one of the most dangerous things in our society. And unfortunately, we don't talk to our children about sex. We do not prepare them. We do not protect them from predators. We do not show them how people use the internet to sway them in. We give them phones, we give them tablets, but we do not teach them how to be safe. We do not teach them how to protect themselves from cyber bullies or folks who are trying to lure them into some type of sex trade. We don't often teach that. Some parents do, but most don't. So here on the Peace in the Morning show, we want you to understand that sex is a natural part of the process. It is natural. It's how we got here. And we cannot turn our blind eye to it. We can't keep it out of our conversations. Now, we can put it on television. We can put it on all kinds of shows, internet, but when it comes time to sitting our children down and teaching them how to protect themselves and identify when people are looking at them inappropriately and how they need to be at the right place at the right time and where they don't need to go and how they need to protect their drinks when they're out so that nobody can slip them a Mickey or put some other drink in their drink, or why they don't need to be in college getting drunk and passing out because 1 out of 5 girls on college campuses are sexually assaulted. That's in America. So we want to make sure, yes, we make light of it, but it's the truth. So we want to keep making strong families, and by able to make strong families, we keep that love going. And how do we keep that love going? Holistic sexual healing and family lifestyles. So here are some of the things that were put out there. Cut up strawberries, put them in a milk bath, right? How do you turn the water milky? That milky white substance, coconut water, another bath. Strawberries, candlelight, soak it up, bam, there you go. Another one that was out there, just a straight coconut bath. Now, look this up. Coconut oil is one of the most detoxing, fortifying, stabilizing, hydrating substances that we can put on our bodies. Coconut milk, coconut water, raw coconut, all of those things, especially non-GMO, non-genetically modified organisms, those foods that have not been tampered with. When you put that in your body, you are hydrating your body. You are detoxing your body. So take a coconut bath. It will change your life, right? Another one, walk in the park in the rain. Hold hands with your love. Walk in the park. You sweating, you building those endorphins in the system. You are moving. Sweat is a major aphrodisiac, in case you didn't know, all right? And you are exercising. So take that walk in the rain with your lady, with your man, and make sure that you all are able to blend and bring that chemistry together as one. So we had a brother call the other day and asked and told us, we asked him what was his holistic sexual healing, exercises for love. And the brother said, cook for your lady. But first he said, respect her. That was the number one thing. He said, respect her. Then he said, be there for her when she's down. Third, he said, just support her in general. Adjust and adapt with her. So when she changes and adjust, you adapt and change with her. And last but not least, he said, I cook for my lady. So brothers, there you go. Friday night, just got paid. Go get her favorite dishes off the menu from her favorite restaurant. Go look it up. Find out how to cook it up, put it in the pan, voila. And boy, will she be happy. And will your surprise be a major surprise, not only Funky Friday, but Super Saturday and Save Me on Sunday. You will love it. That's right. Holistic sexual healing. Sexercises, exercises for love. So it's Funky Friday. Give us a call, 240-455-5934. It's 240-455-5934. What's up, Walter Spriggs? I see you, homeboy. Spar Road in the house. No doubt about it. Jennifer Harkless, hey now. Peace and love. I love your spirit and energy. Keep on pumping and pushing. That's right. Beautiful in your own skin. Brick House, my brother. Hey, the brother's working out. Look him out on YouTube. Facebook. Brick House. Matter of fact, right now he out working on getting ladies buns of steel. Yeah, he got a major thing right now. Ladies working out, getting them buns of steel. And brothers, we need buns of steel too, because we got to get in shape. That's another holistic sexual healing, sexercise, exercise for love. Be in shape. And you know who I'm looking for? Please reach out to this sister, Candace Camille. Look her up on social media. Candace Camille. That sister is powerful, and she's got a plank nation going on. And just so you know, let me show you a little bit. I can't do a full plank because I'm not able to lay down on the table. But planks are just like this. All you do is hold it. Just hold it for as long as you can. Start out 30 seconds, then a minute and 30 seconds, 2 minutes, till you get to 5 minutes just holding the plank. And this sister says she held a plank for over 1 hour. Man, so that's powerful. What the planks do, they build your core. You build your core, that's the key to your strength. So you can do a lot of other things in the gym, but right there in your office, right there in your living room, in your bedroom, wherever you are, you can get down and plank it. Hold it now. And you talking about strength. Then you do the one side plank and you hold it. Then you do the left side plank. But you're really supposed to do it with your elbow. Bam. And just hold it. Right? Now, why is that important? We got to be around to take care of our families. We have to be around to take care of ourselves. So we need to be able to do these holistic sexual healing sexercises, exercises for love. All right. We're on that about 13-minute mark, so it's time to funk it up again on Funky Friday. Do you know what time it is? Time to funk it up. Ladies and gentlemen, right here on the Piece of the Morning Show. Ow! Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, really like the way you do it. Hey, really like the way you do it. You out there, brother? Hey, anybody see Myra Hearns out there? You got a birthday coming up. You got a big one, the big 5-0. Happy birthday, Myra Hearns. Funky Friday, baby. Come on, here we go. Let's do it now. Even if it's for all while, enjoy this good love and get a smile. We're going out tonight. Hang a name on your paradise. We'll go out tonight, baby. Come on now. Then you can feel me, baby, tonight. With me, baby. Don't say no, don't say maybe. Here we go. Come on, baby. You ready to break it down with this? Freestyle. Here we go. You know how we do. Y'all ready for it? Don't break me on Funky Friday. Get me paid, make me happy, make me smile, 'cause I'm coming for you. It's Funky Friday, you know how we do. Oh, that's right. I'm in the studio. And I'm rapping, yo, waiting for Rapping Ron, Trey the Kid, Kojo. Who else wants to come in the studio, rap with me so we can do what we do on Funky Friday? That's how we do. We like to flow. We like to make that music go. Bubba Grimes on the 1 and 2. Let me see what you can do. Call me up, K-Nels, and let me know how you going to funk on the Friday show. Say Funky Friday. Say what? Funky Friday. Say what now? Come on now. I know you're saying it. Say Funky Friday. Say what now? Funky Friday. Say what now? Oh, that's right. Here we go. One more. That's right. Oh. What's up, Marnie? You got that big birthday coming up. Spa Road. The Spa Road crew out there. That's how we do. Hey, where my boy Herb at? Say what? Up on the microphone. And we're funking it up and never leaving it alone. Come on, do your favorite dance, cause I'm gonna give you one more chance to get on the mic. Tell them what you like. Tell them how you show enough dynamite. How you make it groove. How you make it flow. On the Peace in the Morning show. As a matter of fact, they talk NFL, but I'm talking about ring that bell. Remember that ding, 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 ding. Ring my bell. Ow, not that NFL. What's up? That's right, baby. It's the Peace in the Morning show. You know how we do on Funky Friday. Not only do we funk it up in the studio, but we freestyle for you, baby. Every Funky Friday. Call us up. K-Nels, where you at, baby? 240-455-5934. My main man, Trader Kid, was down at the Family Affair Festival done by the Annapolis LOC. Tore it up. Kojo, tore it up. Messiah came in from New York. Tore it up. Raheem Devon came down from D.C. Tore it up. Hats off to the Annapolis LOC, Brother Troy Stansbury, and all the other brothers and sisters. They put their time, energy, sweat into bringing our communities together, our families together. In the nation's capital at one point in time, and now the capital of Maryland, Annapolis, Maryland, Naptown, and Delray. Whoo! Mahogany Masterpiece. Check it out. One of the toughest independent songs records ever recorded. Mahogany Masterpiece by Delray Richardson. That's right. Check him out. Mahogany Masterpiece. One of the best. All right. Now, before we roll, and it's Funky Friday, got to let you know, it's important that we take full advantage of our opportunities to support each other, in particular businesses that support us. So one of the businesses that I want you to look at supporting right now is www.elifemedia.net. We're able to broadcast live every day, 9 to 10 a.m., right? And we're taking the show on the road. Next month in September, we will be at the Legislative Black Caucus, the State of Maryland Legislative Black Caucus, broadcasting right there from their town hall meeting in Baltimore City. You know that is going to be a hot show. Anytime you've got Baltimore City, state legislators, and all the things that are going on right now, as a matter of fact, I want to give a shout out to my good brother, Andrew Knox, brother Carlos Muhammad, brother Faraji Muhammad, that's over there on WEAA in Morgan, Morgan State University Radio, and a number of other brothers and sisters in Baltimore City. This weekend, they have called for a ceasefire. So for all of the people who are out there talking about, well, I hear you talk about, Black Lives Matter and the police, but what are you doing in the black community? Well, right now, there are brothers like Rashad Staton, S-T-A-T-O-N, Lamontre Randall, DeJuan Patterson. These are brothers that are in Shanice, England, that are in communities, in schools, working every day and Saturday and Sunday to make sure that our children have something positive to do, that they're eating the right foods, that they're planning their finances, teaching them financial literacy with Harbor Bank, and are also organizing a ceasefire this weekend in Baltimore City. That's right, this weekend, August 4th through the 7th. They're asking for all the brothers to put the guns down. Please, put the guns down. So put ceasefire in Baltimore, ceasefire in whatever city you're in, whether it's Oakland, Detroit, Chicago, Annapolis, Louisiana, the state of Louisiana, New Orleans, Richmond, Virginia, wherever you are, we're asking you, Put the guns down. Cease fire. Love the brothers. Cease fire. Love the brothers. Cease fire. Love the brothers. We got the Love More Union. If my brother Dr. Bruce is out there, I'd like for him to call in. We got 5 more minutes and just talk about how powerful it is to love each other, how we need to edify each other, how we need to put down whatever it is that we don't like about each other or something we've done wrong to each other. And remember that we've all made mistakes, that we've all done wrong, that we all come short. But we have to forgive ourselves first and then forgive other people so we can move on, so we can let that go and we can love more. Dr. Bruce says, love each other like we never even knew the word hate existed. Love each other like we never even knew we were hated. Love more, baby. And here on the Peace in the Morning show, we started the love revolution. That's right, we pushing peace and love. No doubt about it. So Dr. Bruce, give me a call, man, so we can push that love more. As you see, Baltimore City has gone on a ceasefire. 92Q, all the major radio stations, they pushing it. So Peace in the Morning show, eLife Media is doing the same thing. We are pushing ceasefire in Baltimore City this weekend. The brothers are out in the neighborhoods, in the community. They've been promoting it. Ceasefire, love the brothers. Make that your hashtag right now on Facebook. Ceasefire in Baltimore City. Ceasefire, love the brothers. Hashtag ceasefire, love the brothers. If it's Instagram, hashtag ceasefire, love the brothers. Put it out there. Put it in the universe. We can hashtag all kinds of stuff. We can send all them stupid videos with people fighting. We can send all them sex videos to people. You can send all that, post all that crazy stuff. Post something that's going to save somebody's life. Post something that's going to make people come home this weekend. So we don't get that knock on the door and the police has to tell you that your child is in the morgue and we need to come identify the body. Post something that's going to keep us alive. That's going to make people be able to open the door and come in the door Saturday night and Sunday morning. Do something that's going to push and promote our lives to the next level. While people focused on what Trump is doing, while people focused on the NFL, they millionaires. They billionaires. They're not living in communities where the gunshots are being heard and children can't go to sleep. They're not living in communities where children are being sold by their own mothers and fathers for sex so that they can get drugs. They're not living in those communities. So I got to deal with where we are with children are dealing and dying. Any child, take the color out of it. A child, like my wife says, is not responsible for who they're born to or where they're born. That's not on the child. So we got to stand up for those children whose parents are not in the position for whatever reason, whether they're sick, whether they're mentally ill, whether they're trapped on drugs or they're out selling drugs or locked up for that, or whatever the case may be. Those children do not deserve to live in horror. They do not deserve to live in that pain. So it's up for us to take that stand. So hashtag right now, ceasefire, love the brothers. Ceasefire, love the brothers. Hashtag ceasefire, love the brothers. Push it, make it go viral. Send it out there, send it out there, send it out there. Ceasefire, love the brothers. Come on, Love More movement, you do it. 100 black men, let me see you do it. I'm challenging 100 black men in Prince George's County. Step up for Prince George's County. Ceasefire this weekend in Prince George's County. Love more. Brothers in Chicago, right now, come on, ceasefire, Chicago, love more. We got to put it out there. We have got to put it out there. Ceasefire, love the brothers. Hashtag ceasefire, love the brothers. We should be blowing it up right now, all over the social media right now. Just pushing it out there. Everywhere, your Twitter, your Facebook page. Ceasefire, love the brothers. We have got to do it. Who else? Who else? Who else is coming to your community to stop it? Ceasefire, love the brothers. www.elifemedia.net. That's right. That's how we pushing it. That's how we cranking it. So look, we got 1 minute left on the Peace of the Morning show, and people are tearing it up on the radio. So we're going to jump over right now. We're going to come live. That's right. Okay, what's up? Yeah, you tuning in. Monique Brooks, thank you. She Richie. Check out the She Richie show on Sundays. Definitely check it out. We got to make sure we check it out. Toya Evans, right now. Call us. 240-455-5934, because we are on our way on the Peace in the Morning show. Right now, we are cranking it. It's our last jam. Until you see us on Monday morning, we're going live, baby. We're going live. Three, two, one, kick it. That's right. You know what time it is. It's Funky Friday on the Peace in the Morning show. And we are live in the studio, www.elifemedia.live. Every Friday, Funky Friday, right here in the studio. Y'all know this song? Ow, come on now. If you don't know, you will know. It's the Peace in the Morning show, baby, with Darius A. Stanton, for Delegate Darrell Barnes, Queen to the World, and our sister Lady Karan. We funkin' it, baby, live in the studio. Come on now. Y'all know that song, get it. That's how we do it. Peace in the morning. Say what now? Ow. Funky Friday. What's up? Hey, Bernie Walker. Come on. You can ring my... Ow. Funky Friday. Say what? That's right. Every Funky Friday, baby. That's how we do live on the Peace in the Morning show. We crank it up. We freestyle. We make it funky. Yeah. Come on. That's right. Hey, happy birthday, all the birthday babies out there. Happy solar return. Funky Friday. Say what? Funky Friday. Ow. That's how we do. It's time to ring that bell. You know it. Live in the studio, baby. Every Friday. Funky Friday, baby. What's up, Team Familiar? Peace and love. No doubt. Hey, push it out there for me. Hashtag ceasefire Baltimore City. Everybody share this with your people. Let people know we're pushing that ceasefire in Baltimore City this weekend. People are always talking about the NFL and what's going on there. They're talking about Trump, what's going on there. But right now, our community, Black Lives Matter, we are taking up for our own. So push it. Hashtag ceasefire. Love the brothers. Hashtag ceasefire. Love the brothers. Come on, push it. Come on, push it, baby. As we do Funky Friday on the Peace in the Morning show. Get it? Ow. Peace in the morning. Say what? Peace in the morning. Say what? Peace in the morning. Say what? Ow. Love for you. Come on now. That's right. What can you do? You can ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a. Come on now, ceasefire. Hashtag ceasefire. Push it out there. Make it go viral. Baltimore City calling for a ceasefire right now. This weekend, August 4th through the 7th. The brothers are calling for a ceasefire. What's up? Hey, Sister Evelyn. What's up? Peace and love. Tony Stanton in the house. That's right. Pushing peace and love on the Peace in the Morning show. Ow. Come on. Funky Friday, baby. That's right. That's right. Funky Friday. Funky Friday. Funky Friday. The Peace in the Morning show. Funky Friday. Funky Friday. Funky Friday. Peace in the Morning show. Come on, hashtag ceasefire, love the brother. Hashtag ceasefire, love the brother. That's what we pushing on the Peace in the Morning show, Funky Friday. Hashtag ceasefire, love the brother. To all my brothers taking a stand in Baltimore City this weekend, I'll be there with you. I love you. God bless you. Praying for you. Take a stand. Hashtag ceasefire, love the brother. That's right. Live, baby. We live. Right here at www.elifemedia.net. Ceasefire. Love the brother. So we're going to do the peaceful moment at this time. Just so we make sure that you get it live and direct. All the way live. That's right. Time for the peaceful moment. So our peaceful moment this morning is focused on the violence in the communities. There are two types of violence going on right now. There's one that's wiping out hundreds and thousands of white people, particularly primarily white children all over the country. And it's the opioid epidemic, killing them, taking them out. The numbers are like over in the hundreds, thousands a day. But also, that's been going on for the last 20 years, is the violence in the African-American community where young black males have been killing young black males. Now, make no mistake, in the Latino community, they've been killing Latino males. In the white community, the white males have been killing white males. But this morning, we're talking about ceasefire. The brothers in Baltimore City and sisters have come forward and said that we are no longer willing to allow this violence to continue in our community. And they're asking the brothers with the guns, the brothers out there trapping, the brothers out there gangbanging to put a ceasefire in Baltimore City this weekend. So right now on the Peaceful Moment, on the Peace in the Morning show, we're asking you to join the brothers and sisters in Baltimore City, August 4th through August the 7th, 2017, to call for a ceasefire. So hashtag ceasefire, love the brothers. Put it on every social media network that you have. Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. Ceasefire, love the brothers. Don't talk about it unless you're going to do it. Push it out there. Promote it. We can push all kinds of other videos. We can push all kinds of other nonsense. But right now, our children are depending on somebody to save them. They don't know where the help is coming from. They don't know who's going to knock on their door. They don't know what's going to stop those bullets from coming at their bus stop, at their playground. Just think children are scared to go to school today. Scared to go to school. So we need you to cease fire. Hashtag ceasefire. Love the brothers. Right now, we're asking you to take a stand in your community. Martha Hopkins, take a stand. Good morning. David Miller, take a stand. Peace and love. This brother's out there doing the work. We need us to take a stand. We talk about all this other stuff going on in our community, but it's important for us to take a stand for ourselves. Hashtag ceasefire, love the brothers. And I'm not saying don't smoke the brothers on purpose. The reason why I'm saying don't smoke the brothers because I don't want to perpetuate what we already see. I want to speak what we need in existence. I'm not talking about what we've done. I'm not talking about what has happened to us. I'm talking about what is going to happen. What is going to happen is we are going to love our brothers. What is going to happen is we are going to take care of our brothers. What is going to happen is we are going to love and put peace on each other's hearts and not the other thing. So there's no need of me saying words that giving them power that are exactly what I want to stop. So why would I say domestic violence awareness? I need to speak domestic peace. I need to speak what I want to see come into existence. We don't need domestic violence awareness. We need domestic peace promotion. We need to promote domestic peace. So in our communities this weekend in Baltimore City, to all the brothers and sisters that are out there that are pushing peace and love, I salute you, be there with you, love you, praying for you. Pray for the city of Baltimore to cease fire and love the brothers. Cease fire and love the brothers. Love the brothers. That's right. Hashtag it right now. Send it around the world. Hashtag cease fire, love the brothers. This is the Peaceful Moment with Darius A. Stanton saying peace and love. We love you. God bless you. And it's Funky Friday, so you know how we got to go out on a funky note. Peace. Cease fire. Love the brothers. Love more. I'm looking for you. Let's do it. Here we go. Ceasefire, love the brothers. Ceasefire, love the brothers.
Girl, you knock me out. What you doing for me? Hold on. Where's all the fellas at in Detroit, Michigan? That sounded like Los Angeles, California. I said, where's all the men in Detroit, Michigan? Listen, we're gonna turn this thing into a UWF We Funk Mass Supply. Is that all right? Fellas, put your hands together. We're getting ready to rock this mother, I'm telling you. All I want you to do, fellas, is sing this.